Welcome.
How are you? Hopefully the connection's good.
Okay. So, how did you find Graal? And when did you start playing?
So I found Graal. It was on Christmas, I remember, because my brother and I, my twin, he plays Graal too. We've been playing this game since 2000, and if I want to be sure, it's 2011 or 2012, 2011. I'm pretty sure 2011, Christmas time, exactly on the same day, same morning. Um, we just got iPods. You know what I mean? Him and I, we got iPods. I'm like, okay, let's go to the game store. So we go to the game store. We find Graal. We're like, what the fuck is this game? So we end up getting the game and downloading it and started from there. That's how I found Graal. Honestly, just in the Play Store one day, just looking for games.
Did you experience any changes after your first year of playing?
Let me see. Changes. I mean, no, honestly, I mean, ever since, just to be real with you, I've been playing Grail like nonstop, like for 10 years. I'm not gonna lie, like what is it? 2022 now, 23. So like that's a long time. I mean, 11, 12 years of playing this game. Definitely, the graphics have changed so far. I mean, there's been new updates and like new technology or whatever. They fixed it up to where it looks more modern in a way than old. Because I remember like this game coming out way before I was born, like probably when I was born. They say 1998. So I'm pretty sure it's around that same exact time. Yep, that's from my recollection of my memory. I believe that is true because I remember like they only had iPhones at first, correct? But I had Android, but they didn't have it for Android until 2000 and like I think it was 13.
Do you own any items with crazy histories or backstories? If so, then could you share a story?
Nah, man. I mean, maybe a horse, the little skeleton horse. That's all I can remember right now. Like, rem- you know the one where that's like fucking. There's like a black one and a silver one. So like, I was talking to this girl at one time. Her name was, I don't know if you remember, a female named Juliet. She wore a pink head back in the day. Well, I don't know, for some reason I was in love with her, during the game, during that time. So that just comes up to the best of my knowledge that during that time I really wanted this horse and I really wanted this girl, and I had to pick between one. But I couldn't because I wanted both. I had the red dragon one. I had all those back in the day, like, but I started when all those older hats were like, so I started like in 2011, but I was a noob. I was in, you know, I was going for the growlets and farming, like doing what the noobs do. Like, it's pointless. How are you gonna spend your hours of your day? Get growlets and just save it up for horses. Oh, I got a horse. Now I could go faster. You know what I mean? Just leveling up my, you know what I mean? Just starting off with this game like it was so fun, I just put up one of the Anbu masks for auction. I just put up the black and blue-eyed Anbu mask. They say it goes for like $1 million. So I'm hoping to get like 800,000 or something up there, because I know that the auction's kind of rigged right now. So,
Are there any items that you regret not buying from the past? If so, then what were they?
good question. So, yes, there's that black and red Anbu mask with the red eyes. I hear that one's pretty rare. I don't know how the Anbu masks were displayed back in the day in 2010, I think, or 11. I don't remember. You would probably know that. But because I started shortly after. But mounts. Okay, let me see. I got the broom, those two scorpions. I got a snail. I don't know what this is. Yeah, of course. I got the noob mount. I also got the griffin. I got morphs too if you're into morphs. I got all the dragons. I have a phoenix, rainbow, let me see, a griffin. I have a demon pet. Pretty much forgot everything about the game at one point. And yeah, just pretty much just you can say I came back. But no, I would to answer your question, I'd say no. I wasn't affordable back then, believe it or not. Like I was farming growlets. And plus I had no job, whatever. I was a little brokey.
In what year did you feel as if the good times were gone and Graal was no longer the same game as you remember, and why?
Shit, the way at the beginning how I felt till like now, totally different. But let me say this. I'd say if I had to pick a time, you know what I mean, it'd probably be in the 2020s, man, just 2019 when I got banned before. I just felt like, why am I still playing this game? You know what I mean? Like, what am I doing? Like, let me take a break. I actually told myself, let me take a break from Graal. You know what I mean? Like, why are you going on Graal? For what? You take it so serious. And I was taking it serious at this point. Like, this game is, like, literally the only game I play. You know what I mean? That's why I have so much hours played into this game. And, yeah, I'd say around 2020. Yeah, 2020 to be exact.
If you could go back in time, then what would you change?
A good time to just be sincere right now because I just wanted to apologize to, honestly, everyone that I've ever scammed on the game, because I was a scammer, a big time scammer, and you know I got banned for life on Era. I can't go back. So I mean, shit, I have to make a new identity. I was banned for a year on Graal Classic for hacking, you know, a lot, and I waited that ban, came back, and now I'm free, and I'll never do it again. But I want to take this time. That's what I would go back and change. Is me scamming people and it, you know, hurting me in the future because karma's a bitch and karma will get back at you no matter what. So don't ever think you can run too far because it'll find you. You can run, but you can't hide. So that's what I would change. Me being a ruthless brokey, just a wimp, you know.
What motivates you to keep playing Graal?
So yeah, I keep it real, man. I'm pretty lonely. I'm just gonna put that out there. I'm lonely. Everyone gets lonely at times, and I would have to answer just being the loneliness is what keeps me motivated. Because you know what I mean. You know what I mean. If I wasn't so bored out of my mind, I would be fucking doing something else, you know. But I'm here. I'm bored. I'm playing Graal. Oh, because it's easy. I can hop on. You know, it's easy, and just getting the joy of just kicking people's asses in spar. Man, have you seen my record? Have you seen how it looks? My spar streak? Nah, it's not too impressive, but that's what I go on for. I just try to have fun. I'm not gonna lie. I have a side of me that just wants to dominate. So when I go on, I spar and I dominate people. I you know what I do what I gotta do to win because that's what I want to do. I want to go win. Hop on, I go win. For me, it's usually the stats. Like for me, when I go on Graal, it's for the stats and for my sparring ability, knowing that I'm one of the greatest. Not right now. I still got, you know, a lot to do, but you know what I mean? I work hard in life, so when I play the game, when I'm taking it easy, I get to play and have fun now, not going hard on myself like the old days, so that's why I'm in the position I'm in. We just beat the, I guess, fairly old, not compared to these top tier guys that, you know, hopefully one day I could fit into their you know, their level. Hopefully I could sit down with them one day up there on the throne. But right now I'm just making my way through. I'm already an old player, very experienced sparrer. I'm not a PKer, but you know, I do my thing. So I get, yep. I mean, you'd find me in one of the fucking the places where it has like you can't enter unless you have 5,000 hours. Like, and then I'd get 5,000 hours and go in there and fucking farm. I would do that. I was that type of guy. But yeah. Um, I mean, yeah, man, just being the one that everyone in the Spark community hates. Imagine going into a Spark community because you were known for being a hacker, a VPNer, a scammer for people's money, just cheating, which I was, and I regret. I'm sorry, I said it earlier. I apologize. Yeah, just so many enemies. So yeah, I mean, for but a specific story, none come to mind. I just remember getting into a lot of fights with people, and yeah, just anyone in mind. I mean, shit. Sully could be a little bit of a little grump sometimes, but he'll be cool. There's nothing to be fucking mad about, sorry about now. It's all memories. I own the guild memory. Very old guild. Not too old. But you know what I mean? Just the memories will always last there and be there in your mind. Every single one, you know? So, gotta be grateful for this game. Hop on, say what's up to the new players, show them guidance, you know? You know what I mean? Because all these people are going to be up and coming. I already see up and coming people already. So, I mean, good for them. Good that they can get their minds off something and just play, have fun a little bit, you know? Give them the ropes, pretty much. Show them the way. Because we're familiar. It's just like getting older in life. Though you got to respect your elders because they're the ones giving you the game. They're the ones helping you in life. They've been through it already, more than likely.
How do you view the game today? What recent changes do you like or dislike? And why?
The game today, I know that there's a lot of foreign players, you know, Brazilians, you know, we got so many players from across the country. It's a worldwide game. So it's not just players from America, you know what I mean? A lot of pricks, you know. There's pricks everywhere, but there's mostly pricks in America. You know, America's very diverse. But, yeah, just a lot of people, how I view the game today, just a lot of people playing now. Even though there's less people online, there's still a lot of difference, you know, in Graal today. And what changes do you like or dislike? Well, I like how they put up the auction. I just feel like they could have added more items like the panda, like horse, like stuff like that, like things that, you know what I mean, you could buy a hat, put it up for auction, but what about a horse? You know, add a horse in there. There's probably a reason why they don't put it. I don't know that. Well, one thing, you know, I try not to complain, but, you know, it has to be said. And I was a VPN at one point, but I don't VPN or toggle or anything. People think I cheat, but I'm like, I've been doing this for a year straight. I've been grinding, so I've been doing my thing, so you've seen a difference. But one thing I dislike, to answer your question, is people using hacks and cheats to win and spar. It doesn't frustrate me anymore, obviously, but it's like, come on, dude, if you suck that bad, why are you playing? Like, what's the point of playing the game if you suck? Just go, be a cheerleader and watch from a distance, like, which to be, you know, but you can never be like this if you're not legit. You can't be where I'm at if you keep VPNing and toggling and stuff. You gotta use your brain. You gotta be smart. So that would be that.
What items would you want to see in the nearby future?
Let me see. Because I know they made a lot of abilities that they could do inside towering. Like, they be doing shit that I'm like, what the fuck? Like, doing bombs and arrows and this and that. I'm like, all at the same time, like, what the? It wasn't like this back in the day. It was just PK spamming. But, let me see. In the near future, what I would want to see. I mean, you can fly, but you can't really fly high. Let me see. You can warp. You can teleport. I mean, they pretty much did a lot. Like, that's probably to go back to that one question about improvement, about the game. I'm pretty sure that was the second question, if I can remember, using my brain. Gosh, yeah, they've improved a lot. I mean, I can't think of something that they wouldn't need. Right now, my brain's on the train situation. See if the train's good. It's pretty good there. I don't know, man. This a story. I would say a storyline or something. I don't know. Just something, you know, that keeps you busy. Like in Call of Duty, you finish, okay. You know, maybe a league. You know what I mean? For like soccer. I remember I was into soccer at one point, and I wanted to make a league in soccer, but maybe they should make a league or a battle royale. And I remember when they were saying a battle royale in Graal. I'm like, what? So you never know if you could do battle royale in Graal. That would be fun. Like, just not thinking about it, like, that would be fun. I don't know how they would do it, how 100 people would fly into this zone, and drop with the team. It would be crazy, but very interesting, like playing with swords, though. Era would play with guns, obviously, but imagine playing with swords and healing up, grabbing these things and just fucking people up, you know what I mean? That would be sick. I think I would be on Graal every day if that happened. Every day. I wouldn't go to work. I'm kidding.
Well, that concludes the ending of this interview. Thanks for joining, and good night.
Awesome. Take care.